Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 2 of Let's Play as the Jews in CK2. Also in the Sons of Abraham DLC. Alright, so here comes the army. We're 4,300 versus 3,700. We picked our commanders based on defense because I just felt like that was probably the right move. And let's just play on speed 2 or so and see if anything interesting happens. We have a huge army in the center, 2 tiny armies on the flanks. That's actually not a good position to be in. Flanking is stupendously powerful now. But if we manage to rout their center, routing the center is very powerful as well. See, now he's getting a 30% flanking bonus. And I think that's how it works. Okay, so now that they're both flanking, they're getting a 270% bonus. We're not getting anything. Wow. Flanking is insane now. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So 1 person flanking is 30%. 2 people flanking is insane. So yes, we're definitely going to be hiring mercenaries. I wish we had a little bit more money so we could spring for the horse archers. But we just can't afford them, so we'll have to pick up these ones. And he's likely to chase here. Guryev has the river crossing bonus, which could help us. But I also might need to consider just retreating across this major river instead. Lower taxes? Fine. I'm not going to go about pissing people off right now. Now he is deciding to chase. He will arrive 1 month later. We're going to have about an equal army again, but this time we'll have a river crossing bonus. And I'm going to try to balance it better, maybe. Unfortunately, our plot to kill that guy hasn't fired yet, which would be very, very useful. Alright, so how do we feel about these guys? Defense, 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 and morale damage. I think I'd like to auto-balance, and then maybe we put a few more troops in the center. For some reason it wants to put lots on this side. Why on earth would it put this guy in charge? He's terrible. Let's see. We'll take a closer look at this next bit of combat, because maybe... And actually, let's try to retreat. I don't think we'll be able to get away. Looks like we actually can. Because what he's probably going to do, my guess, would be that he's going to start to siege. If he chases me, though, that would be ideal. He is chasing. August 15th. August 15th. Okay, we need an organizer now more than ever. And we don't have one. Shoot. I just gave up my river crossing defensive bonus. And now he's going to catch me here in a till. By 4 days. Can we not find someone somewhere that could provide us with an organizer? I'm tempted to do like let's spend our piety. You never know. I mean, you never know. You might end up with a guy who actually ends up with the organizer trait. It's possible. Very unlikely. And they do all, for the most part, end up with the mastermind, like the theologian education. Damn. Oh, that's so frustrating. I should have stayed in Guryev. I should have just assumed that would have been a better spot. Okay, but maybe a better balanced army can win. And the Magyars have settled. So now we've got tiny little people we can chew up. That's what we wanted, but we gotta defend against this invasion of Comania. If we lose this, he is going to take all of the land that is in Comania and whatever he sieges. So we would lose these three provinces plus whatever we have up here. We would just keep this area down here in Alania and Tarika. Alright, so pretty close, even battle. I would say that it's a little bit more balanced for me this time. See, interestingly, his characters don't really have very many bonuses either. It hasn't really been made clear to me yet if the martial skill of the character really impacts their ability to pick the right tactic. It doesn't seem like it does. It's still very basic. I feel like the system in CK2 is kind of silly. I really hate that someone with 4 martial can be better than someone with 20. And they just still don't seem to understand. Well, you are about to die, so if you try to declare independence, I'm going to be really upset. Alright, our center flank is not winning. Whoa, there we go. Okay, so we get some new stuff. This flank is in the melee phase. See that icon? So, because this flank has a choke point, only 1,064 can fight at the same time on each side. This flank leader has managed to find a favorable spot to fight the battle and make the flank narrow, and the full force of the enemy can't charge at them. In the melee phase, they're locked in combat. So maybe it is because of his martial score. I'm not really sure how that thing is determined. But he's actually basically mitigating 500 of the troops in the enemy army. He's still losing, but you know, it looks cool. If our center flank... Oh, come on, he doesn't even have a commander. We killed him. How can you lose to an army that's not commanded? That's just dumb. Stupid army. And now they get 30% flanking bonuses and now 270% flanking bonuses. Gosh. Oh my god, combat is brutal. And now, of course, this bastard wants to become independent. His land being pretty much the only land that we were going to be left with. If we go to war with him, and then he dies, I'm pretty sure that we would still be at war with his son. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We have no morale. He's trying to decide if he wants to cross a major river or not. He's doing a little dance. For some reason, my icon keeps changing as he decides if he's going to move or not. That is funny. All right, so what? All right, what are you doing, dude? Are you coming or not? What what is up with this? Just make up your mind, bro. Oh, it's because I keep getting teleported around or something. Defending an Itil? Defending, raining. Defending, raining. Defending, raining. Stage the theft of the necklace. We're trying to improve our intrigue. Maybe that'll get this guy killed. I've done the Magda event like 1,000 times, but I'm not going to read it. It's just an intrigue event that causes you to become deceitful. You have a chance of basically gaining 6 intrigue from this event. It's an amazing event. And we did. We gained 6 intrigue. So our plot to kill him, though, has now been met with some resistance. I suppose while we're here, we might as well put ourselves in charge so that we can siege faster. Where are the Jews? I need to borrow some money from the Jews. I need to borrow money from myself. Oh, jeez, it's so hard. Are you coming? Oh, he is coming. Well, on November the 10th, we're going to change our commander. Oh, November the 9th. Look at that. The date changed slightly. Alright, so we're going to put not me in charge. We're going to put that patient character wherever he went. I don't think I have any modifiers. None that are good. Let's go with that guy. Alright, so this time they've suffered a major river crossing, which is what I was hoping to use earlier. Monstrous penalties, but they have a huge, huge army compared to ours. So unless we get some, like, good defensive points, it's not going to matter. Yeah, we've already been routed on all sides. Wow. Well, this is you're off to a tough start, apparently, as the Jews. I should have hired mercenaries from the very beginning. Alright, so we could just surrender. He's going to take a lot of our land. Like, all of it. So we're left with one province. And we're at war with all of that. Let's just surrender to him, too. We surrender! Don't take our stuff! Alright, so we've lost our independence war. So now we are just the single county of Sarpa. With no troops. No council. And, we have claims to a lot of stuff. Whew, it's a tough decision. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start over. Because we've learned the importance of not trying to run away from this river. If I had stayed in Guryev, I think we would have won that first battle. So let's just start over and see if it had... I mean, if that was all that it really needed to do. Because I'm not going to be able to come back from a single county. Not without swearing fealty to, like, the Holy Roman Empire, doing something really weird. So yeah, we're going to go over here. We're going to find our guy again. Turn on Iron Man mode. And we'll just overwrite that save. That's fine. And this time we did not get a siege score. Interesting. This time we're, like, totally a completely different character. Last time we were like a martial man, now we're a dutiful clerk. That's kind of weird. This character's very random. Okay, well that's fine. Well, let's just get some things in order then. I want to improve martial, because that's very important now. Our Duke of Alani is still very upset with us. He still has the infidel trait, but this time he's not zealous. So he's a little bit different. I think we still want to kill him. Because if we kill him and then we kill his kids, we can just inherit all of his stuff. And the other guy that we wanted to improve relations with was the Duke of Azov, who is Jewish. He's just upset because he wants control of that county. Okay, again, we wait 1 day, let him give away his land. He kept 2 this time. Improve relations. Train troops in capital. Collect taxes in capital. Study technology in Sinope. And let's proselytize in Guryev. Sure. Now, I'm operating under the assumption that we're still going to get declared on. So let's just not do much of anything at the moment. In fact, let's go speed 4 until we get declared on. Maybe this guy won't decide it's a good idea, actually. I bet he starts with some event spawn troops of his own to have an army that large. Oh, right, and we do want to give some good titles out. Like, say, Cupbearer. We have a Baron here. This guy's actually pretty happy with us. Oh, this time it's somebody else altogether. it's the Khan of the Beshenigs, so we get to fight that guy instead. Okay, well, the Jews are... oh, God. The Jews are being persecuted. It's not fair. Okay, he's probably going to go to Sare, so let's go to here. It'll be their March. We can get out, yes? Most of it can. This time our plot's firing pretty quickly, so hopefully we can kill this guy that doesn't like us. And I do think we're going to raise mercenaries right away this time. Right away. I just wish we could afford those ones. Okay, I'm going to take a break here, though. I will see you in the next video. We'll see if this Jewish thing can actually happen. I'm not sure. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.